my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know.
Hi guys, this is Ratchet Throw, and we are playing Criminal Case with the Past, and we're about to go to case number 4 in New Haven. So, let's go for it. We're here. And, oh my gosh, what happened to this guy? The night before Christmas Eve on the airship. Oh, it's Christmas Eve. Oh, alright, good to know. Oh, Isaac, you're joining me on this case, alright? Alright. I think I like Maddie more than Isaac, so... But this is just the beginning, we'll see in the next few cases, so... Katrina, we're living in troubled times. It transpired that the fire in Concordia was started by a police officer. Worse yet, the young officer started a fire in an attempt to destroy evidence. A disquieting development indeed. A call refused to reveal who made him light that fire. But change our buttons, we should turn our minds to a more cheerful business. Decorating our airship for Christmas. Christmas? Bah, I take a deep view of such childish distractions. Katia, came to join me on a walk before men enlist our help with the festivities? Oh come on, it's Christmas Eve! And Christmas is coming, why can't you be a little happier? You know, it's parents doing with the presents and not the real Santa. I apologize if some kids are watching this, but so it's true. But come on, Isaac, be a little happier for Christmas. Don't be Grinch. Katrina, I confess the Christmas festivities do not make my spirit soar with enthusiasm. What was that? What? It's not that I'm a joyless fellow, but toleration, the blast of wind blew my hat away. I saw it fly towards an alleyway over there. It shall take long to capture it, Katrina. Alright, but I can finally see your hair, so... Oh, hey there. Alright. You just gotta be behind that guy who's gonna get killed. Or who got killed. Alright, here we go. And let's find your hat. Oh my gosh. I don't like his face, so... Alright, here goes his eyes. But, did you see his eyes before I picked it up? Creepy. Brass knuckles? Oh, alright. Butterfly? And where's Isaac's hat over there? Sorry, Isaac, I can't find it. There's nowhere out here. There's just this, kind of. Forgot what they call them. Alright, you found it yourself, at least something you can do because I'm doing most of the job around here. I found my head, Katrina. I shall not permit the treacherous Vinnie to... But my word, you're right, the bear appears deceased. I took it for a drunk slob as he's over that barrel, but there is a wound on his skull. His life was taken by violence. And... wait, I recognize his fellow. He's Rowdy Rig, a known miscreant, habitually disturbing the peace in New Haven. I've apprehended him many a time. If there could a fight with some other hoodlum led to Rowdy Rig's demise, then I could thus suggest you're right. Revealing what's carved into the middle shall be instructive. That blood-stained note may be something to cure loss. Fleeing the scene. Young Charlie's machine should help decipher those symbols. Katia, I did not wish for this somber turn of events to halt our Christmas preparations, but more shall come before festivities. Alright, at least, you get excited for a job. You're doing a job. Is a family on the first place here? Seems like not in your world. Alright, we need some stars to do all this, so see you a little bit, guys. I got 5 stars, so let's do this code again. What am I saying again? We're gonna have it this kind of clues to do a lot. So 2 and 1. Alright, 1, 5, 5, 2, and 1. Ah, shit! No! I was also wondering how does it look like when I fail it. I guess I just have to do this over again, so... I got curious to know it. Alright, 221. Alright. 7 energy. First I got to see how does it look like when I fail it. They are the scribblings and I blessed say note on numbers. Miss Hall will know their meaning. Well, it's always the numbers we send to Holloway. Alright, 3 hours. Now let's do this brass knuckle. Vinnie Costa. Alright. Yeah, I recognize the name actually to that knuckle duster. Vinnie Costa is another habitual troublemaker. An Italian, giving a bad name to his fellow countrymen. Vinnie must be drinking in the tavern at this hour. I propose we ask what he knows about Rowdy Rick's demise. Alright, first suspect. Alright, let's go talk to Vinnie then. Porco Diavolo, not the police with their flying cigar. What is it you want? I'm just an honest man enjoying a drink after a hard day's labor. Vinnie, you've not done a day's labor in your life, except robbing old ladies and beating up beggars. You found your knuckle duster near Rowdy Rick's body. What have you got to say for yourself? Rowdy Rick's dead? Mamma mia, Rick was like a little brother to me. Brothers have been known to quarrel, Vinnie. Did you have a fight with Rick? It wasn't a fight, it was teaching Rick to defend himself, said Kateria. It's tough life out on the streets. I did him a favor by taking him under my wing. Or so you say. Well, how about you do us a favor? We should like to inspect Rick's quarters. Do you know where he lived? Curto, in the old boarding house on Rockery Lane. Take Kateria should inspect the premises. I trust you'll abstain from fighting tonight, Vinnie. Alright, that was just a... It was not a real fight, you just teach Rowdy how to fight. Alright, at least something. Well, you never know when someone is going to rob you and then... Pum pum pum, punch in the face like a boss. I think that's good to learn. But alright. I'm not gonna say anything about that. Plate. Sack? I sure need it. Looks like Santa's sack. If that's how... If Santa looks like how he looks like in the modern era, so that's all I'm going to say. How does he look like in the 19th century? Is it the same as today's or what? I'm asking it. But yeah, the water where Rowdy Rick found the money to pay for his lodgings. Perchance that canvas sack holds the answer. We have to inspect its contents. The crumbs on that tray might have been the victim's last meal. I shan't argue with your plan. Gather a sample. Why don't you do that yourself? I want to see you do that. Alright, it's me then. Let's do the plate. Alright, let's see, what were you eating? Oh. Merry Christmas, Rick. Katia, clean that tray with a message. Merry Christmas, Rick. Tip-top tick, Katia. Examining those crumbs on the microscope might lead us to the victim's well-wisher. Oh, that's so nice of someone to tell Merry Christmas. I don't know how to say it, so you wish Merry Christmas with a plate. Alright, at least something. Mr. Bleak, Money Lender. Can't read it. It's very, very faded. Not faded, but blurry. Katia, those really trinkets in the sack card have belonged to a brute like Rowdy Rick. But I say it is a business card that took your fancy. The card says Mr. Bleak, Moneylender and Pawnbroker. Alas, this must be who the sack's contents belong to. The poor pawned their valuables to borrow money from Mr. Bleak, and he charges them interest that to keep them poor for life. By degrees, we must extend how our victim got a hold of Mr. Bleak's possessions. Alright then. Let's do the crumbs now. Let's see who left the plate. Only 2? What is this? Alright, 3. Here we go. Nope. That's what I'm talking about. Gingerbread biscuit. Oh, interesting. Because of the trade in Rick's quarters are manifested in a base of gingerbread. We know someone gave them to Rick for Christmas, but we don't know who. Except, I think I know a young woman who sells gingerbread biscuits on the street. I was out just yesterday. She might be of assistance. I know I spoke this mystery of Christmas when Madeline mentioned it, but I have no objection to gingerbread. Well, I propose we find this cookie seller without further ado and ask her who bought the gingerbread for the victim. Okay then, a few minutes later. You're not on a suspect list though. Alright, we'll rule you out. Mr. Mateus, you're back. And you brought a friend. Would you like more gingerbread? Or a muffin? I would like a gingerbread, but I can't. I'm on a job now, so... Delicious things are for another time, child. Pray tell who else bought gingerbread from you today. That will be Maggie Scrubber. She bought a full tray of gingerbread for her lunch. I bet she ain't in trouble. Leave it to us, child. Now take this shilling and hurry home. Take it to your I shall pay Mrs. Scrubber a visit. Alright, Maggie. Alright, first let's go talk to Mr. Bleak. Do you wish to pawn that golden monocle, sir? I'm about to close the shop, but I gave you 4 shillings at 20% interest. How audacious, we are not here to pawn our possessions. We're investigating Roddy Rick's murder. What was your association with the fellow? Roddy Rick murdered? Blood and thunder? He worked for me. You see, customers eager to borrow money from me are often stubbornly reluctant to pay it back. I employ Rick to give such customers a little incentive. Will you exploit the misfortunes of the poor, and you employ a thug to beat them up when they can't pay? Do you know the rules when they come to me, Interrogating? And then they weep that Ruth reads wedding that their clothes are threadbare, and that their children go hungry at Christmas, as if that is my fault. And now I lose my employee at the busiest time of year, but no one has any sympathy for me. Okay then. I think I got some things wrong around here, so... Alright, Maggie Scrubber. Good evening, Mrs. Scrubber. We are here to... The police! Heavens, don't tell me there's another fire. No, calm down, there's no fire, so... Not here to start, Mrs. Scrubber. We are here to ask about Roddy Rick. Ah, I know Rick. I rent this room to him. What about it? A sordid affair, I'm afraid. We heard him murdered in an alleyway. Rick murdered? May the devil choke the villain that did it. Alright, hold on a moment. How am I to find a new tenant now? One that ain't a prostitute with headlights. Or worse yet, Irish. Hey, why are you speaking like that about the Irish people? What? Seems like you are also like Trefusis. You don't like Irish people. Oh, come on. I see, you prefer to rent your rooms to hoodlums that trick and fight. So long as they do it elsewhere, I don't give a diddly. Now if you're done, I should like to sleep. Okay then. I guess that's all we have here, so we're gonna wait for us to announce to finish. See you in a bit. And we are back, so let's check out what happened to this guy. Katrina, I'm delighted to see you. I was about to conduct a little self-experiment. I postulated that alcohol remains in the bloodstream for hours after it is consumed. I estimated this fellow had 17 glasses, but an experiment under laboratory conditions is necessary for... Before you gulp down that wine in the name of science, Richard, could you perchance elaborate on this fellow's state? Very well. The wound Katrina notes of witness color shows he was killed by a blow to the head, administered with a heavy object. A drunken brawl is a predictable end for someone nicknamed Rowdy Rick. Has the culprit left any clues on the body, Richard? Anatomically speaking, not besides 2 broken ribs, but there was this piece of paper in the victim's clenched fist which you might find informative. The paper appears to be the torn corner of a lottery ticket. The victim evidently did not wish to part with it. Most interesting, Katia, you reckon the killer and the victim tore this lottery ticket apart in the brawl. If the killer and the victim fought over this ticket, both of them must have had a stake in the lottery. Look for someone who plays. But we should on the case, Katia, the killer's luck has already run out. Alright, you play lottery. Good. Good to know something about you. And what about these numbers? Katrina, where do I put my book? I was going to show you. Ah, here. The laws and principles of which stated and explained, and it's practically illustrated on an original system by means of hands played completely true. I'm afraid I didn't follow that. Title is a little long, why? But this book explains the meaning of these numbers in Sabikatia. This card is a whist marker. Whist is a simple but ingenious game of cards, Katria. My great aunt Agatha was very fond of it. Whist is also popular with the swindlers of New Haven. Foolish young men lose their wagers to sharp dealers every night in secret gambling dens. This scorecard was found sprinkled with blood next to Roddy Rick's body. I might my bother shooting you right, Katia. The killer played whist with the video just before murdering him, and now we have a trump card against them. I don't know what's the whist. I don't know much about those card games. I know for the blackjack. That's all I'm gonna say for now. Katia, Law and Basic sisters of Concordia are asleep in the bed, dreaming of Christmas. But Roddy Rick never got home tonight. He seems to have been murdered in a back alley brawl. Now, we shall find this kid's killer. My money is on the Vinnie Costa. He professed to be Rick's friend, but friendships among his kind quickly turned to strife. Rutimer's boy, Mr. Bleak, is a heartless Scrooge, but he held no grudge against Rick. Oh, what's going on? Tut 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 tut. Noted his landlady who... Wait, damn, did you hear that noise? There it is again. It seems to be originating from the fireplace. Let's see. What the? What just happened? Katarina, what happened? What just happened? Alright, I guess we're gonna find out in chapter 2. So we're gonna stop here. We're gonna continue playing chapter 2. So, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video. I'll see you again. Goodbye!